Have you ever wondered what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? It's something we barely think about because the world feels so steady beneath our feet. But our planet is constantly spinning at about 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. This motion shapes the way we experience gravity, climate, and even time itself. So, let's dive into what would actually happen if Earth just stopped. First, let's talk about speed. Imagine sitting in a fast-moving car, and suddenly, it stops without warning. Everything not strapped down would be thrown forward, right? Now imagine this on a global scale. If Earth suddenly stopped spinning, everything on its surface would continue moving at over 1,000 miles per hour. Buildings, oceans, and even the air would be violently flung eastward. The force would create devastating winds, with speeds beyond what any hurricane could match, flattening cities and landscapes in seconds. This sudden stop would be catastrophic, with only the luckiest parts of the world avoiding complete devastation. Next, there's gravity. Right now, our spinning planet creates a force that slightly counteracts gravity, especially near the equator. If Earth stopped spinning, this outward force would disappear, making gravity slightly stronger. For those near the equator, this would mean feeling heavier than they do now, although the effect would be minor. But the sudden change in gravitational forces would impact how oceans are distributed, pulling water towards the poles. Imagine coastal cities like Miami or New York experiencing extreme flooding, while massive new deserts form near the equator where oceans once were. Now, let's look at time. Earth's rotation is what gives us the 24-hour day, with half the world in daylight and half in darkness at any time. If the planet stopped spinning, one side would be locked facing the sun, while the other side would be in permanent darkness. For one half of the world, it would be perpetual daylight, resulting in scorching temperatures, while the other side would fall into an endless, freezing night. This would make life as we know it impossible, as most plants and animals rely on a cycle of day and night. Species that depend on light for photosynthesis or on darkness for rest would struggle to survive. Within a few generations, Earth's ecosystems would be thrown into chaos, with only the most adaptable life forms making it through. The atmosphere would also change dramatically. Earth's rotation affects global winds and ocean currents, creating the weather patterns we know today. If the planet stopped, these currents would go through wild shifts. Major weather patterns would vanish, replaced by severe and unpredictable climate changes. Storms would rage in new, extreme ways, and places that once had mild, stable climates could see sudden, harsh weather, disrupting agriculture and food supplies on a global scale. What about the magnetic field? Earth's magnetic field, which protects us from harmful solar radiation, is influenced by the rotation of the planet's core. If Earth's rotation stopped, there's a chance this protective field could weaken or even disappear. Without it, dangerous solar particles and cosmic rays could reach Earth's surface, causing widespread radiation damage. Over time, life on the surface could become vulnerable to these rays, leading to mutations, health issues, and long-term changes to ecosystems. Protecting ourselves from radiation would become a constant struggle, adding another layer of difficulty to surviving on this new, hostile Earth. In the end, Earth's rotation is crucial to life as we know it. This constant, unnoticed motion affects our days, our environment, and even our survival. Without it, life would be unrecognizable, and our planet would become a place of extremes, scorching heat on one side, frozen darkness on the other, with wild weather and changing climates everywhere in between. So, while it's fun to imagine a world that works differently, it's also a reminder of how delicate and balanced our Earth truly is. It's a fascinating thought experiment, but maybe one best left to our imaginations.